Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Bordesley Park, where we're gathered to celebrate, on this special and important occasion, the joining in marriage of Russell Stewart Preston and Charlotte Amy Lee.
It was the night of the 15th of December 1992 that a cry of a baby and tears of joy as a nurse announced that it was a girl after 18 hours of labour. And everyone said to us it was going to be a boy. They did the tests and all that. It's going to be a boy, and it never was. It was a girl. But welcome to the world, Charlotte. I've been there when she's been sick, crawling around the floor on all fours and wet herself. But more about the 18th birthday later. So as the father, I may not have been around as much as I'd like to have been when Charlotte was growing up. So I'd like to especially thank Julie, her mother, for making Charlotte the person she is today. Her mother had to endure the day-to-day life of Charlotte, like when she lost her first tooth, reading her bedtime stories and tucking her into bed, seeing her bring her first boyfriend home, the stresses of the final exams, or being there when she graduated university.
Good afternoon, everybody. You've got double trouble, or double delight. I'm Big Brother Adam.
And I'm Little Brother Rich. So, some of you all know Russ better than others, but we'll try to paint a picture of his life and how he's managed to get himself here to this day, and start with our memories of a young Russ, a slightly porky child who clung onto his dummy until his primary school teacher took it off him.
Both me and Rich have got loads of fond memories of the times we played together as three brothers. One such highlight we both remember was emptying the most annoying brother of the day's underwear drawer down the stairs to declare the start of a pants and sock fight, which is basically scrunching up socks into missiles and throwing them across the lounge at each other, with our poor mom and a Midsummer Murders episode often caught in the crossfire.
Stands out for me was one where we shared it all, me, Charlotte and her mother. It was prom time. We went dress shopping. She tried on a couple of dresses, but the image that stuck in my mind was when she came out the dressing room with a green dress just below the knee with a grey sports socks on. But the night of the prom came, 26th of June 2009. Me, her mum, we dropped her off with her friends to the limo pickup point. It was that night we stood with her friends and all that. Yeah, it was that time that I realised she'd blossomed into the young lady she is today.
So, Russ has always been game for a good night out, and it's no surprise one fruitful evening out with his mates, luck was once again shining down on Russ when he laid eyes on the beautiful Charlotte whilst at the Be At One nightclub. In the years you've been together, it's been great to see your relationship and love grow, with plenty of holidays, moving in together and later moving to Chateau de la Redditch that you now share with Tucker as an amazing family.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to welcome the bridal party.
A good marriage must be creative. In the marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and objectives. It is standing together and facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each person can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner.
Russell and Charlotte, you have promised you will love and care for each other for the rest of your lives. I am therefore delighted to declare that you are now husband and wife.
The growth and love that we've seen blossom in your relationship is nearly equal to the growth that we've seen in Russell's beard. Rumour has it he now fancies himself as Redditch's very own Steve Arnott. But seriously, we both think you complement each other really well and are delighted that your love has culminated in this special day, and we know you'll both enjoy a long and happy life together. Okay, so now it's time to do a couple of best man traditions. So firstly, I think everybody's mentioned it. It goes without saying that the bridesmaids look stunning today. Thank you, ladies, for all you've done. Can we have a round of applause for the bridesmaids, please? Lovely.
Secondly, it's also a tradition to read out messages from people that couldn't be here today. Sadly, all of the video messages from the lads on the stag do had to be edited out for Russell's benefit. So we have just one special little message for you today. This little man was central to the proposal, helped spot the question, and I think we all know he's pretty central to your lives. So let's hear what Tucker has to say about his absence today. We've got a picture that Tucker sent over earlier for you, all of him dressed up in his wedding attire. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys, that's the wrong photo. Do apologise. I don't know how that got there. Just that's the one. That's what we were looking for. We just wanted to say hi to his mum and dad and thank them for putting him up in a lovely hotel for the night. Says he's had a great night. Unfortunately, they don't give out little bits of banana like he gets off his mum, Charlotte. And the amount of cuddles could do with some work as well. But he said the biscuits are spot on, so he's going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. But he says anyway, he's ready to go like he's shown us in his picture there, and just wants to know what time his wedding car is going to get here, so he can have a little nap in the meantime. But he lastly wants to add that he loves his mummy and daddy very much, and he's glad they're having a nice day and finally tying the knot, but don't forget to bring him some cake home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the new Mr. and Mrs. Preston.
And so to my beautiful wife, Charlotte. So we met on a night out in Birmingham. It was at B@1, and not many of you probably know much about the night we met. And to be honest with you, there was a bit of drink involved, so I don't remember much either, to be honest with you. There was even a rumour going around that the next morning I didn't remember what Charlotte's name was.
It's not a rumour.
It's
no rumour.
No, it definitely wasn't a rumour. It's not true at all. Not true at all. But what I do remember is waking up to a beautiful girl in a cute Disney pyjamas. And I couldn't believe my luck, to be honest with you. I was buzzing. I do need to give a quick shout out to Megan. She was playing matchmaker for us that night. She convinced Charlotte it was a great idea to bring me home. I'm not sure Charlotte was on the same page, but you know, we got away with it, so it's okay. But after spending the next day together, I already know you're a keeper. And after bribing you with a Nando's, you did give me a lift home. So, you know, that showed you were generous and kind and thoughtful. So, yeah, you know. But you didn't have to, did you? So, you know, yeah, thanks for that. You did get a little bit of road rage on the journey, though. So, it's a bit awkward. But it did show me you was kind of fierce and you'd stick up for yourself. So that was another tick in the box, you know. And so when we got back to my house, I invited her in and she agreed. But to be honest with you, I think she'd seen a load of traffic on the motorway and she didn't want to sit in on the way back, so she just thought, you know, I'll just chill here for a bit instead. So, and we spent the whole afternoon hungover, just chilling, watching films on the sofa. And as you all probably know, or some of you might not know, but I do like a bit of a chill. So, you know, it's a great to know that we could share in that hobby going forward. It didn't take me long to realise what an amazing person Charlotte is. She's beautiful, intelligent, passionate, kind and funny. The list goes on. It's crazy to think that the night before we met, I didn't even know you existed, but today, I know I couldn't live without you, so before I hand you over to the best men, let's all raise a glass to Charlotte, my beautiful wife. To Charlotte.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
We could burn it down, 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 down. Look at what we found. For you, I'm always down, 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 down. We could burn it down.